Caillou is supposed to be one of the babiest cartoon characters in the world, in my opinion. But now he is one of the most violent cartoon characters of the world. He became a suicidal person. I was on my computer while listening to My Little Pony, but someone brought me a box. I opened the box, and the box had a disc inside. The cover page was just words, Caillou S6E1, a thought. I was confused. Caillou hadn't had a sixth season because they had wound up canceling it. I was rather curious to know what the episode could have contained. I opened the disc and listened to it. There was no theme. It was weird. It started with Caillou. He was happy like normally. He even sang a song. But I think that the lyrics were simply stupid. I am very happy. My family is around me, and I love it very much. La 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 la. I will show my ass. Bye bye. You suck. The song was so stupid. I didn't know why Caillou was acting in such a weird way in this episode. However, I simply continued to watch it. His parents called him, but while walking, he heard his sister's cries. Caillou. What's wrong, Rosie? Rosie.
Mimi is dead.
Caillou. Who the hell is Mimi? It had started to become creepy. Caillou didn't insult, first of all. And second of all, who was Mimi? Rosie.
Mimi is Daddy.
Caillou. Daddy's dead? Mom.
Yes, Caillou. Daddy has passed away yesterday because of cancer while you were at school. I'm so terribly sorry.
And I forgot one thing about Caillou's dad. His name wasn't Mimi. It was Boris. Caillou. No! What the hell? Daddy passed away? No. It isn't possible. I can't live without him. I was sad for Caillou. But it all started to become creepy after that scene. In the next scene, it was just a text. 3 months later. We can see a depressed Caillou, and he was fat and he was crying. Caillou.
I'm done without my dad.
I miss him so much that I want to join him. Anyway, I hate my life. I do have cancer too. I'm bald, and nobody likes me as I am. Caillou's mom.
Caillou, don't say that. You're beautiful no matter what you are.
Caillou. Mom, just leave me alone. I don't want to see you for now. Get out. Caillou's mom.
Okay, I'll just get out. But I love you, Caillou.
Caillou. Me too, Mom. I was shocked to see that episode. Why would they put violent content on a Caillou episode? It was quite ridiculous. Caillou. I'm done with it. I'm going to go. Gilbert.
Meow.
Caillou. Just shut up, Gilbert. You piece of fucking shit. I will throw you out of my window. Gilbert.
Meow.
It was horrible. The camera zoomed in on the dead body of Gilbert and then it faded to black. I saw Caillou in a cloud along with harp music and the voice of singing angels along with his dad. Then Rosie wakes Caillou to play with him. Rosie.
Caillou, idiot.
Caillou. Oh my god, Rosie. Let me sleep, you little bastard. Fuck you. Caillou was creepy. I was shocked. He did the finger to his sister. He was not like himself. Like if he wanted to die soon. Caillou was going outside of the house without his mother's permission at midnight. He had enough of his life and was going to a tree. Caillou, I'm done. I will finally be set free of that family. I'm dying. Goodbye, forever, life, Grandma, Rosie, and Mommy. His last words were, goodbye. Then Caillou recorded himself and the camera zoomed to Caillou, who was choking to death. After he was dead, we could see his dead body. Then it faded to black again. The next morning, Caillou's mom was trying to find her son. When she found out bloody footsteps, Caillou's mom,
What the hell? Why is there blood?
She follows it until she finds a tree along with his son's corpse. Caillou's mom,
No! He hung himself.
Then the police arrive. They tried to save Caillou, but it was all in vain. We could see Caillou's grave in the next scene, along with his dad's grave. Grandma, Grandpa, Rosie, and Caillou's mom were all there to say their last goodbyes to Caillou. Grandma,
Goodbye, Caillou. I will miss you. You were an angel to me.
Then I was so scared, but I even continued to watch it. Grandpa, I'll miss your grandson. Then we could see flashback of Caillou as a baby. When he was born, he was crying. Caillou's mom,
Aw, let's call him Caillou.
Daddy, good idea, sweetheart. I was so crying that I could not resist. It was the end of the episode. I was so shocked and depressed. I was scared of the episode now. I couldn't resist. Caillou was now dead of the suicide. It made me think of a girl who did the same. I called the police, but they didn't fucking believe me. My mom didn't believe me either. I called Sprout, but they didn't believe me once again. No fucking shit, you dumb fuck. I called the creator of Caillou about this. She believed me. Dear Mary, I'm very sorry you saw this episode. That person who sent you the disc was one of the old artists of Caillou, but because he killed one of the artists, he got fired and fled before he could be caught by the authorities. He became a murderer, and he promised revenge to others. I promise you won't see this episode again. I promise. I promise. I promise. I've seen this episode too, and it made me cry like a little fucking bitch, and made me uncomfortable to talk about it, and I was so shocked. And that's when the story ends. This story, My Little Shadows, was a giant ass log of fucking shit. Every little ounce of this. I swear, I've lost multiple levels of brain cells reading this shit. Fuck this story up the ass with a fucking pogo stick. I want nothing else more than to simultaneously take this story and rip it to shreds. The only pasta that I could say that actually manages to quite literally look decent was that one Caillou pasta by the name of Caillou Says Goodbye to Gilbert. Regardless though, what is even there to even state? First and foremost, the very sentence structuring in this pasta is just downright god awful. Everything about this was wrong in every way, shape, and form. The grammar was awful. The sentence structuring was nowhere to be found. Certain parts of the story were not given proper punctuations, which made it a lot worse. Multiple, and I repeat, multiple words in this pasta was nothing else more than complete. Multiple elements of the story were not spelled correctly. The whole use of ass, suicide, and everything else was exceedingly moronic. To add insult to injury, lowercase i's. You couldn't have gone out of your way and at the very least did the very basic elements of such. It is basic grammar. There's nothing else more to say. This entire story was nothing more than a big pile of absolute horse shit mixed with goat semen. That's all that this was. I give this final story a 0 out of 10. Fuck this story up the ass with a pogo stick covered in McDonald's chicken McNugget grease. No, but with all due complete and utter sincerity, this story is shit.
In fear and surprise as your eyes widen, your mouth goes dry with each battered breath. You try to scream, your mind begs to leave, glued to your computer screen. The killers they slash, the tapes burn and crash. The cartridge you bought will be your final haunt. The rituals of hate will seal your fate. The tears you shed will be from the fear-gripping, horror-driven, nightmarish, gore-filled, terrorizing, hateful, burning, violent, rage-inducing, knife-slashing, blood-splattering, silent screams. Only time will tell if you will escape this online hell. Your horror-filled obsessions will come with its own regressions. Your pathetic screams will not be heeded in any way, because your nightmares will come at any day.